What is up, budgeting family and friends? My name is Shirria. This is the Shirria Mac channel where I am documenting our six-figure debt-free journey as an entrepreneurial licensed clinical social worker with my very own virtual private practice, also working a contracting position along with my husband who is a welder. Together we have a combined income of about $130,000, and we started our journey in October of 2023 with $305,884 worth of debt, with the goal to have this debt completely paid off and eliminated by December 31st, 2026, to then start to build wealth and become work optional without sacrificing so much of our lifestyle. If that seems like a journey that you are interested in following, please be sure to click the follow button or subscribe button. If you know someone else who is on a similar journey and they feel like they can be informed and inspired, please make sure to share this type of content. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, I appreciate you so much for coming back. And if you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Today, I know I have been a little MIA. I will talk about that later. But today's video is our Transfer Tuesday total, and we will get right into it. Alright, so what we will do is transition over to my dashboard on the Honda Pilot website. So for those who are new, or for those who do not remember, I purchased a 2023 Honda Pilot in May of 2023. It was brand new. I purchased the car for about $65,000. The purchase price of the car was $45,000. And then we rolled in $14,000 in negative equity from a 2019 Kia Cadenza. The finance rate is 8.4%, and the monthly payment is $1,000.78. Once we got out of credit card debt, we switched the payments over to weekly payments to start to tackle some of that interest, that 8.4% interest that was accruing on a daily basis. And then once we got out in June, in the first, actually no, before we even got out of credit card debt, we switched over to weekly allotments for them. We were already doing weekly I think we were already doing weekly allotments for the mortgage and the car. But we switched over to weekly payments for both of those accounts because those consume the monthly payments for those two accounts consume a lot of our income. So I don't remember exactly when we switched to weekly payments for the mortgage and the truck, but we did do that. Then when we got out of credit card debt in May of 2024, in June, we started to apply. We had a goal to at least apply $500 in principal towards the principal of the truck, and that was because our credit card minimums totaled $537. So, and then I still have this goal to be able to pay off my truck by December 31st, 2024. So, and that is a bit ambitious and a little bit unrealistic. A lot is very unrealistic, but it's still my goal, and circumstances can change drastically overnight. So going in and looking at the payments that we made for the month of July, specifically on my 2023, and then the regular payment of $250.20 came out on the 3rd. And again, I said that interest accrued daily, so we divide that $82.96 by 7, and at the beginning of July, interest was accruing at $11.85 per day. And I'm gonna just document that, $11.85 per day. Then on July 3rd, we went in and made another principal payment in the amount of $130.37. We made another principal payment on July the 9th of $202.39. And then again, the routine payment of $250.20 came out on the 10th. So on the 10th, interest had accrued at $11.74 per day. So a few cents off out of hundreds of dollars of principal payments in a week's time. So I'm going to put that down, $11.74. So then we go to July 10th. I made another principal payment of $1,012, and that was because I paid myself a bonus. And then on July 11th, I made another principal payment of $294. And then on July the 12th, I made another principal payment in the amount of $325. On July the 17th, we had another routine payment, and the interest that accrued by then was $79.33. And when you divide that by 7, it takes the interest down to $11.33. So a little over $1,000, almost $1,500, maybe $1,600, and it only decreased the interest by about 41 cents. So then on July the 18th, we made another principal payment in the amount of $250. And then on July the 20th, another principal payment of $150.25. On July the 23rd, we made another principal payment of $388.70. And that was because I received referral bonuses. Someone used my links that are in my link tree on either YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, and they signed up with one of the providers, OpenPath, Headway, Sondermine, whichever one. On July the 24th, we had the regular payment of $250.20, and out of that, the interest accrued at $78.28. And when you divide that by 7 days, the interest has now decreased from $11.33 to $11.18. So about 20 cents, with a little over a couple $100 payment. Then on July the 31st, I made, again, mistakenly, 2 principal payments in the amount of $250.20. And because that was the 5th week for July, I did not schedule a regular payment. So I won't know what the interest is until the payment comes out next Wednesday, August the 7th. So we started the month with interest accruing at $11.85, and all of those transfers totaled $3,389.76. And after making $3,389.76 in principal payments, our interest had only decreased by 67 cents per day. So that just goes to show how the banks, if that is not a clear description of how the banks make their money, how creditors make their money, how loan sharks make their money, that is a really good example. The car is currently sitting at a balance of $47,991.66. And I actually did do an application with my local credit union, the credit union that I bank with, to refinance my truck at a 7.23% interest rate. And if approved, my car payment will go from $1,000.78 to either $36 or $63. We will still continue to pay at least $1,000.78. We will continue to pay it weekly, but I just don't know if it's going to be approved or not. So that is the amount of transfers we were able to make on my Honda Pilot, and how interest works and how it's reflected on the account. Now, like I said, I do still have a goal to have my truck paid off by December 31st, 2024. I am still looking for a third shift part-time or full-time job. It can be a call center, it can be EAP, it can be any type of mental health component or customer service component, honestly, as long as it's third shift and work from home. At this point, now I'm considering out of the home third shift work, but I want to explore all my work from home options first. So even at $47,991.66 divided by August, September, October, November, December, 5 months, that would have us paying $9,598.33 each month to get out of debt. And now that I know that number and I know what I need to work towards, that is what I'm going to try and do. So that is it for the Transfer Tuesday totals that we were able to make. If you or someone you know is on a 6-figure debt-free journey or on any type of debt-free journey and they feel like they can be informed and or inspired by following my journey, again, please be sure to subscribe and share my channel with others who could again be informed and inspired. And if you have not already considered subscribing, then be sure to subscribe. As of right now, I try to post consistently 3 times a week. Again, sometimes my work does get in the way of that, work and family time, and trying to keep my rhythm with all of the work responsibilities, wife responsibilities, and parental responsibilities, as well as building a second business of social media content creator. So if that sounds like, again, a journey that you're interested in following, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions about what I'm doing or any suggestions on how I could do it better, any suggestions on how I could improve my content, improve my content or meet my goal, then please make sure to list all of that below as well. I love reading the comments. I'm not as great at answering or responding to the comments. I do at least acknowledge that I've read it by hearting the comment, negative or positive. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so very much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.